Good afternoon. My name is Olabisi. I'm back today with R. We're going to be looking at the R environment. I'm going to be strictly using R Studio. Then some of the libraries we're going to be using are going to be downloaded from R. You implement them on R. If you go on R or you use R Studio, either of the two, you see install package. Click on install package, then you install some package like ggplot, like other ones as you go and just install ggplot, install violin plot, and some other things. Okay, now I'm going to be teaching how to import your data into the our environment. I strictly advise your data should be kept in CSV format. That's comma separated value. So when you want to save your data, it must be in Excel. Then from Excel, you convert it back to CSV. I advise that you use CSV in importing the data into our environment. Then in R, you see on the toolbox, on the tool menu, you see new file, new project, and everything. So here in new file, you can create your file. Then here in new project, you can import the file you have created. You can save create a project name. Then here is import dataset. You see here you can import from text base. You can text read, that's CSV. You can see Excel. You can see if you have data in SPSS, if you have data in AS, SAS, if you have data in Strata, in Starter, you can bring them in from the import. Then you can use code. I like to write my code. So one of it is this. Import CSV table is the name of my file or my data is called analysis new. So I tell it to read the CSV analysis new. Header is true, then it brings it into the environment. Then here is your data. Here is my data that I've imported. If I click this twice, you see it's in table format. This is my data. It has been formatted. Here I have gender, I formatted it to one. I coded it in one and two. That's female and male. Then I have marital status, like single, married. So I've already coded my data before bringing it into CSV format. And I have ethnic groups, I have income, monthly income, I have education status, I have house material, because this data is for socio-economic analysis. I have housing material, I have house number, like number of household people, number of household member, the number of household member. I categorize them into two. I have one less than five, I have less than four, I have people who are above five with their household number. Then I have occupation status like farmer, like traders, sellers, and all of that. So I already coded my data because how does not like um words. R deals with number. As you know, um, it's a statistical package for statistics. So you can't go on statistics and be writing ABCD. You have to code your data the way you code your data in SPSS, where you put values to represent your words. And at the end of the day, you have a metadata. So the metadata is the data about data that you use to interpret the data. If I put marital status and put one and two, so the metadata is one represents male, two represent females. So R understands that it can't calculate it as whole number. He understands that when he sees one and two, it means something. Like I said about factor. Then now in your other things comes like that, like income. If you six, the income that represents six maybe 5,000 in a month, or 50 or 500,000 in a month, monthly income of people. So now when you see all these things, those are the things that we call expository data analysis. You code your data, you make it readable in our environment. Now, then part of the expository data analysis that we do is to explore how the data look like. How does the data look like? What's the outlier? Do we have an outlier? Do we have the ones that are missing values? Can we look at the ones that are not well represented? What is the outlier? Why do you have a data going this way? Then the next thing it goes up. Maybe your Instagram. You see your Instagram, you see some of them are just like two or three layers above each other. And you see one that is just that shoots up. That's an outlier. Then you now look at it as why is there an outlier? Should I remove it? Should I not remove it? What can lead? Is it a error or what happened? Maybe a outlier of income of income of a group of workers, maybe civil servants or something. They now look at the health layer of some, maybe it shoots so high. We look at it, it's like 500,000 naira in a month. They now go and confirm who is earning 5,000 naira, who is earning like 500,000 naira in a month. Is it a director? Is it the MD? Is it the CEO? So you can't remove such data and call it outlier or you want to remove it because it's an outlier. No, yeah, it's an outlier, but it's because of the position of the person in the organization. That's why the salary index shoots so up high, higher above every other person, and it gives you a kind of insight into the into the into the into the into the status in terms of salary or in terms of income for the group of people you are looking at, for the group of organization you are looking at. What of if it's a city or a community? Then you now look at it, oh, we have people who are directors in in this place. Then it gives you an insight that can we place our company there? Can the company make profit? Can we have people support the kind of business you want to do? That's why we use data science in order to analyze the data and bring insight into what we want to do. So I'm coming up for the next lecture. Um, I think I see you soon. Oops. I have to start all over.